Good evening. I urge you, at this moment of national emergency, to stay at home, protect our NHS, and save lives.
It's such a situation that no one could have ever predicted. Like, all of our lives changed within a couple days. Like, I still remember being in my office and hearing, like, on the TV, like, everyone has to work from home, and then literally the next day I was working from home.
A lot of people probably were worried that society would fall apart and you'd have like burning cars and abandoned buildings and all this kind of crazy apocalyptic stuff. It's almost a bit weird. You could walk down some streets and not know that anything was different. But if you then go and walk through Bristol city centre, you realise that something's wrong.
The main things that are worrying me at the moment is just people's well-being, really.
They're saying it can affect anybody badly, and it can affect anyone badly. And I don't want that to happen to my family, you know? You care about your family. And myself, because I have asthma.
So the challenges just in general with lockdown, I think, just is routine.
I'm finding motivation hard. Some weeks are better than others.
I was going to go one of two ways, really. I was either going to get into a real bad slump, or I was going to take it to my advantage.
So I've been making a vision board. So I've cut out like little things and stuff that I really like. It's like this dream, because I think it's important to try and focus on your dreams during a time like this.
I think the main thing is to keep the mind busy, because as soon as you stop, it's very easy to wander. And I think that's a dangerous thing to do in these sort of times.
Eat my sadness, eat my rage, eat my joy, procrastinate, eat. Create, they say. How can I, when every piece of me just wants to shut down, just like the places that once granted me some semblance of freedom? The mind boggles as my limbs remain still. Hours spent staring through the open window, my version of freedom, watching as the crisp air lifts and folds, branches flutter and furl in the wind, just as I felt my body used to. We're all in this together. Say the familiar white faces whose privilege is just as unjust as their lies.
It's shown what policies are needed to have a real thriving nation.
I love working at a care home and just building those relationships with the elderly people, doing activities with them, learning about their lives. I could just sit there and listen to them all day.
My life before all of this happened was pretty busy.
Everything was so go, go, go.
Go, go, go. Like, I was always super busy.
If I get up, I go to work, I do this, I do this.
This made us all just stop and just calm down. And it's made us realise, well, it's made me realise for sure what's really, really important.
Everything I'm looking forward to is giving my friends a hug.
Dancing and singing in large crowds.
The main thing I'm missing about like normal society is gyms.
Getting into a car and going on a road trip with my friends and playing loads of music and just singing.
Quarantine has taught me is to just appreciate things. Like, I've never taken anything for granted ever again after this. I think just appreciating things, like little things that you would never usually think about.
Last night, I dreamt of the most beautiful ocean, but it was filled to the brim with so many boats. I tried to unpick what it meant, something about needing to stay afloat. I don't know. So instead, I will continue daydreaming of those undistant hands, of windowless sun soaking and our feet in shared sand.
Repeat with me. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.